know about this cult, and they don't like
She
them.
has
So
two necklaces on, one short choker and one longer one. And the longer one, is pointing to something really interesting. But the for Pito, anyways. But the shorter one, you realize interpreted as this on the floor of the burrow.
mm.
Yeah, it's like a very artistic version of it. It's not obvious. And you realize that if you removed a lot of the distraction and noise from it, that's what would remain.
Right. Cool. I'll note that, and then I'll go back to my story. Yeah, so I've been tasked finding this person. There's been a group of people who are looking for him and are jeopardizing Leopardin's plans. They are sacrificing our brethren. And I just make a biggest tall tale about this group of people and how I need to find this person. And I mentioned his name. I don't remember his name. One second.
Sorry, which person?
Is it Ray?
Our brother,
Oh yeah, Race. Sorry, yeah.
Race. Yeah. I need to find this person in order to stop this person.
Well, and he was where last? Where was you last known to be?
And I tell her he was in that.
Insight, please.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the what?
The last inn we were in, and I tell her the name of the place.
Yeah, just
it
it has no name. It's an abandoned tavern, so it's fine with no name.
So I mentioned the abandoned tavern.
Okay.
He was underneath in our special place.
Okay. What the fuck is with your insight rolls?
I don't know. Yeah, it's bad.
Ken's in a mouth, not a beast.
Yeah. Yeah. Broke his finger.
All right. She's like, if you're, and she looks at your neck and she's like, really, if you can't heal that, I could probably take care of it.
On my neck?
No, she's looking at the thing on your neck and then she's back
oh,
your hand. And she's
no, I can, and then I just don't want to do that at the moment, but I will heal it.
It looks like it hurts.
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
She takes her left hand and she turns back behind her and she reaches behind the bar and she pulls up a drink and she says, "Have a drink on me." And she pulls up a second one, and she invites you to come sit at the table over here because you're so charismatic. So
cool. I will go sit at the table.
And you definitely, like, even without the sort of much of an insight, you're like, was that a one, a nat one?
No, I have 0 in insight.
Oh, okay, it's +0. Okay, so yeah, even without that, you realize that she just wants to know more about what she's curious. So yeah.
Yeah, so I just make up a story about how I am a priest and I was offered power by Leopardin. I'm just completely lying, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
and
you're not actually completely lying, but yeah.
well, I'm lying with the fact that I'm a priest.
Oh yeah. No,
and then I say it's of the utmost important that you tell me where I can find this Race. I was told that you would have this information.
So, all right. When you use the word, when you say you're a priest, you see a definite reaction.
Uh-huh.
That is negative. And then she goes back in and it's just sort of following you along and she's like, well, I think if you wanted to find that person, then you would have to ask a guy. Name not of sorry. That's here. Wrong screen. You would have to ask Harl yourself Harol is the way, but Harl. It's like Harold without a D. Says it.
And where is he now?
I don't know where he is. I hear that
Seems
they
so.
left
Yeah.
the
Do you
tavern.
think they headed west?
That would be the natural place to go if you would go north, like to fight. But if they were going to recover or hide, then they would go west. Others have went west today. Maybe that's the reason.
And do you plan on going west?
I stay here, and she points to her choker, and she's like, "That's my job." And you realize that it has some kind of connotation besides what you have,
Right.
some kind of distinction between what it and what you're wearing. So I
Okay.
stay here and help. And she looks at your finger again. She's like, "Give me this shirt. You don't need help." Like, you're pretty tough, I guess. So, and she is cautious with you, so you can tell that as well pretty easily.
Mm.
She's uncertain. You feel like at one point when you said priest that she maybe roll an insight again.
It's gonna be worse for sure.
Yeah.
No, it's better. 12.
Anyways, what she sort of twitched like towards you, like your combat sense went off for a sec when you said priest.
Mm.
So, anyways,
Wrong thing to say. Gotcha. Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah. At that point, then I'll just keep asking her more questions. Just try to get more information. I'll.
the drink is very very cold, which is interesting. But you've seen that before with magic users. Are you interested in it?
Is she drinking out of her drink?
Yeah.
Did I see her pour the drink out of the same
No, they
bottle?
were both behind the bar and cold and already there.
Then no, I don't drink it.
I feel like you should partake. It's good stuff.
I have actually some really good whiskey.
She's visibly no longer believing you when you refuse the drink.
And then I don't need to do an insight check to see that.
No,
Fine.
yeah.
I will then take the drink.
Okay. It looks to be relatively normal ale. Has a very strange
Shut
taste
up.
to it. But yeah,
I chug it.
yeah. And she takes hers at the same time. And when she does it, she puts her finger in a way that almost on the mug mimics the bend in the finger. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Yours, you can't do it any other way if you pick it up. Do you decide to pick it up with your hand?
Yeah, I do it with the hand that's got a broken finger. Yeah. Lovely. My summoning leopard.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, no, she takes the drink and she's calming a little bit more since she took it. So I guess it was hard to pick up with your hand.
Yeah, it's.
That's why you didn't want to drink it. Yeah, that makes sense because she believes you.
Mhm.
So, right?
Yeah. No, it's this is a really good ale.
Yeah. It's the good stuff for sure. And she just yeah, she drinks hers and she says, "Well, if you need any later by the end of the day, I may have more information. I may not. Some went west, and she says something to you, 3 words in a language you don't understand, and she looks at you expectantly.
So language I don't understand.
Yeah, can you do, I guess, an intelligence check?
Oh, lovely. Good at lying, but not anything else. Oh, actually, not bad. 22.
Oh, look, you got it. You recognize that it's a ritualistic statement very clearly, and she may be looking for a response.
I
She
know.
looks around. Nobody's in hearing distance. She she'd already checked that before, and she looks at you very strangely. So I guess we'll know soon. And she turns back to gets up from the table and turns back to the bar.
So with a 22 intelligence, could I have remembered that? Or
You haven't heard it before?
I haven't heard it. Okay. All right. So that's okay. In that case, I will. She went back to the bar. You said.
Yep, she's going back. You can see now there's a young guy there that's her assistant, and she's finding out what people's orders are and going back to the business of the bar. She just walked away from the table when you didn't answer and just left you.
Completely left me.
Yeah. And when she said, perception, actually.
Okay. Plus 0. 16.
When she said that, I guess you'll find out soon. We'll find out soon. She touched her symbol.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will. I guess get up and. I'll go back to the bar and ask for another ale from her.
All right. She reaches down, gets a different type of mug, a little less fancy, and hands it to you, and gives you a cold ale.
Does it taste the same?
Nope. It's a regular, just decent ale.
Okay. I pay for it, and then I tell her that I'll be back tonight.
And she believes you. She's uncertain. She feels very uncomfortable around you and feels like this is above her pay grade and somebody else needs to deal with whatever's going on. But you can't tell that with a 12.
Right. Yeah. So I'm probably just as confused as she is. So I just at this point I chug back my ale and I get out.
All right. Yeah. So you head out and everybody else is hanging around somewhere nearby on the street. Inconspicuous. Thanks to Drew.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Comes out of the tavern intact, except for his finger.
When I come out, I'll heal myself.
Okay, easy enough. That's a relief. So you realize you were sort of almost sweating with the discomfort, but yeah, mostly because you kept trying to
idea.
use it.
Okay, so I tell everyone what I heard. I'll do it through message.
Yeah.
That their persons in charge in Harrell. Everybody, the people we're looking for are likely to the west and not the north. Although if they're headed to war, they may be headed north. That's not oblong, right? Or north.
No, if you split the difference west and north, it's oblong.
It is oblong.
No, I said if you neither north nor west is towards oblong.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tell everybody what I heard.
So this is Mirabar. Well, west is sort of towards oblong, but it's not supposed to be significant. So just to save any hassle. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, west is the forest you're looking for is over here somewhere. Yep. Over here somewhere. I'll find it. In this, oh yeah, it's up in this area here. So. Yep.
So guys, what should we do? Head west?
Yeah.
We've done everything. I mean, how do you feel from that? Or because if you explain things, how do you feel from that unusual first beverage?
Pretty good. Great.
All right, good enough.
Does he ask to break any more fingers?
He does not.
No.
All right.
That was a dumb idea. That did not work at all.
Yeah, but imagine if it paid off, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been. We tell stories about that forever.
And you can handle it. You guys get hurt all the time, but it was just like it was a little hard to lift the drink and stuff, though. You don't have the adrenaline of combat for sure, right? So. Yeah, it is technically towards Oblong, but that's just coincidental. Just from my, I'll just tell you guys that right away. It's because the roads only go certain ways, right?
Well, at least
Yeah.
at least we know that they're who's in charge, Harold, and that they're likely going west. Was it
Yeah.
completely useless?
Nothing spectacular in the insight rolls there. Definitely a job for Drew in the insight side, but you on the glibness side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a little sneakier.
What's that?
You're much sneakier. I'm not much of a. I'm actually okay liar, but I'm not glibness level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Next time.
feel when it wears off, you feel sort of like yourself, like uglier and less charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that still makes you feel like just you, which is spectacular. So.
Maybe next time, Drew, we have to do this as a two-man team. I
Yeah,
lied.
no, I can.
Well, I mean, Pito doesn't know what he missed, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right. It's
Fair
just
enough.
you just fail to perceive, but you're looking just as hard. It feels. The
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, but yeah. So you guys are gonna head west. Is there anything you would like to do in the city before you head west?
Now, by west, you mean east?
Yes.
Yeah, west.
Yeah,
is
west,
cool.
west is into the water.
East is
Because
east.
west is my territory.
It's east. I apologize.
All right.
It
All right.
is east.
East.
That's my fault. East. No, I've been saying west. I think so.
I just wanted to make sure before we all hop in the water, because I can swim. That's no problem.
The reason that I've been saying west is it's called the Westwood.
I see.
So I got stuck on that when I looked at my notes tonight. So I apologize.
There is the Westwood.
I think, yeah, it was being blocked by a goblin or something.
Franklin. By Franklin, yeah.
If we're leaving town, I'd just like to leave a note for someone.
Did we figure out what the pearl is? Because depending what it is, we might want to give it back to her.
You have a
But
short rest. Anytime you want there.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll tell him it basically acts as a spell storage device.
Oh.
I don't really need this. Can anyone use it or?
Well, actually, that's right. It's like an ability to regain spells.
It's basically a what is this?
It's a pearl of power.
Pearl of power. Can anybody use that? Do you want that, or should we give it back to the lady? How much did you like her on your date? I guess is what I'm asking.
Wait, you took this from the lady?
Just hypothetically, it dropped out of her pocket when I reached in.
A special pocket that he described to you, which I don't know if he described that with a double entendre or not.
Yeah, I've been a little closer to her than you have so far, and she dropped it. Do you want to maybe give it back to her with this note?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
that's
Unless you guys want it, it's
it's very nice.
I mean, I could use it, but I can also regain spells.
I guess the question is, do you want to see her again? Pito?
Peter's thinking about it.
She seemed pretty cool, right?
She does, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do.
We'll take from someone else because I'm sure we'll run into her again. She's a big trader, right?
Yeah.
Just say you found some thieves and thought it was something she might like. Plausible deniability.
Yeah, exactly. I'll leave her a note and I'll tell her that the thief was somebody named Petavar. He was a bard.
Now, not to be devil's advocate, but like we're putting a lot of effort into making sure we preserve relationships into someone who doesn't even know what we look like.
That's a very good point.
right.
That is a good point. No, we're keeping this. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Here you go,
No,
Spalding.
we're keeping it.
Yeah, that's I pass it to you. I'm taking it out of my inventory.
Okay, cool. Spalding, did you want it?
Sure, I'll do it.
I modified the description because I accidentally pasted a lower level one, so that's all.
Oh,
It's fine,
so
you can
it's
post
a,
it.
Next level.
We can fix it in post.
I,
All right.
I fixed it in the description there. It's fine. I edited it.
you need attunement?
What's that?
Does it require attunement?
It does
believe so.
typically. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pearls of Power do.
Okay, yeah. I have the slot for it anyway, so it's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'd still like to leave her a note. But I don't know what to say. I'm going to say
She doesn't know who you are. It's the
she does not. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, never mind. Hopefully, I'll see her again.
You can leave a note. You can leave a note.
I'll-
for the read gun.
I'll leave a note saying I had to run out. Had to leave town. Emergency. Hopefully, I'll get to see her again. I'm usually in Oblong. I heard there's an orphanage there, where they like to buy expensive magic items. If you ever want to sell them, and don't listen to the rumors. They are not a cult.
that yeah. That sounds good, Vincent.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll leave that note at the end for her. I'll leave a couple gold as a tip.
All right.
Let's do 5 gold.
All right. No problem. All right. So you guys are you gonna sleep or walk right out?
We could probably just go. I don't think.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
camp out of town. This place is a little creepy.
All right. Well, we'll deal with that next week then, because that'll open up a can of worms.